What is going on, guys? Oh, nope. Forget about the volume. What is going on, guys? CWpoke here, back with a new series that I'm doing, and today I'm going to be doing some VGC Battle Spot. So, without further ado, I will be using an old regionals team. So, it's going to be, kind of outdated. Not really what I've been practicing with lately, but I'm going to get a new team out after I do a couple of these matches. So, what we're going to be doing in this series is trying to climb onto the online battle spot, seeing how high we can go. My main goal is to get into the 1800s, but if we get into the 1900s, that'd be pretty cool too. So, without further ado, we are going to do our first battle. So yeah, the team I'm running is on screen and at the bottom right now. It is a Gengar with Focus Sash. It is a Thundurus with Citrus Berry, a Suicune with Rocky Helmet, Heatran with Leftovers, Mega Venusaur, and a Lumberry Terrakion. So for the most part, a very defensive team, as we find Nick from Florida with a rating of 1632, as he's got a Clefairy, a Scrafty, a Tyranitar, a Ferrothorn, a Salamence, and a Rotom Wash. So off the top of my head here, I'm thinking it's actually running a dual Mega with both the Tyranitar and the Salamence. Now the reason why is because both of them can get Dragon Dance, and he has the Clefairy, which makes me think that that's going to be using Follow Me support so that he can sort of use Follow Me and get up a free Dragon Dance with either Pokemon and try and sweep from there. So my instant thought is to make sure I'm wary of that and to hopefully be able to take that Clefairy out before it's a big threat. Since I'm running Mega Venusaur, I want to assume he's going to aim for bringing Salamence instead of Tyranitar. But needless to say, I think I'm going to lead with Gengar. That way I can Sludge Bomb the Clefairy, get super effective damage off. And I also want to lead with Thundurus. That way I can taunt the Clefairy or Thunderbolt it turn 1. And this is assuming he leads Clefairy. He may not, but nonetheless, with this team I like to lead Gengar, Thundurus a very good majority of the matches because they're so good at disrupting leads. And then in the back, part of me wants to still bring Mega Venusaur just because it's capable of doing so much to his team. But I don't want to let that Ferrothorn by either because that could easily wall a good chunk of my team if I don't bring Heatran and Terrakion. I think I'm going to bring Terrakion because he has a super effective chance on the Tyranitar, the Scrafty, and the Salamence, as well as getting, and the Ferrothorn, and getting good damage on Rotom. For my last Pokemon, I'm thinking Suicune here. That way I could get a Tailwind up potentially, but I'm running out of time. I think I'll go with Suicune here. Now I'm a little worried about the Rotom Wash, but I was kind of a little too late there on time. But I didn't want to bring Mega Venusaur either because it only really helped against the Rotom Wash. Okay, so I lead out with my Gengar and Thundurus as he leads out with Clefairy and Rotom. Okay, so wasn't expecting Rotom as a lead, but I'm glad that he didn't lead straight into Tyranitar or Salamence because that could be pretty bad if he did. So I honestly kind of want to just double up into the Clefairy. More often than not. I mean, I think they do carry Protect, but I'm not quite sure what he's trying to do here. And the Rotom is a threat, but not that big of a threat. So I'm thinking maybe I could Sludge Bomb the Rotom spot. Or maybe Sludge Bomb Clefairy and T-Bolt Rotom. But I'm sure he's going to predict that and do something. Will he switch, though, into Ferrothorn, potentially? I'm actually going to predict that. I'm going to Will-O-Wisp the Clefairy spot. Kind of a bold prediction, but hopefully it'll pay off. And I'm going to just T-Bolt the Rotom spot. Just to get some damage off. Okay, so he goes for a Follow Me. So wasn't really expecting him to do that with Rotom out, but nonetheless, I get a burn on the Clefairy, which will chip away a little bit of damage. And I'm going to end up T-Bolting the Clefairy, so that'll be nice because it should be in Sludge Bomb range. Definitely in Sludge Bomb range. As he goes for the Volt Switch. Okay, interesting. As it crits, but that's alright because I'm sashed anyway, so no worries about an Oko. And who is he going to send in? My guess is Salamence. Oh, he brings in Tyranitar. Okay. Interesting. Alright, so here, what do I want to do? I'm thinking, I think he's going to follow me in Dragon Dance here. That's my best guess, which is pretty threatening. But at the same time, I should be okay here. What I'm going to do is I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Clefairy spot. Or maybe I should Sludge Bomb the Tyranitar spot, because Clefairy most likely is either going to protect or follow me. Maybe switch out, but I think I'll do that. I'll Sludge Bomb the T-Tar spot just in case. And then I'll also T-Bolt that spot. I would go for a Thunder Wave, but it's just going to get redirected if he goes for a Follow Me. So we'll go for that. As yeah, Clefairy goes for the Follow Me. So I should be faster unless it's a Scarf Tar, but hopefully not. Oh, it is a Scarf Tar. Okay, he gets the Rock Slide off. That's going to hurt. If I don't flinch, I'll at least be able to get the Oko onto Clefairy. I think after Burn Damage and Sandstorm. Do I flinch, though? Do I flinch? Oh, I don't flinch. Okay, good. Okay, so T-Bolt goes off, and yeah, after Burn and Sandstorm, it'll definitely take him out, so not too worried about that. Okay, so my guess is that he's going to bring in Salamence here, but he could also bring in Rotom. So this is a pretty scary situation for me. I think I'm going to bring in Suicune. And then if he brings in Rotom, I'll switch my Thundurus out into Terrakion. I think either way, yeah, he brings in Rotom. So that's good because my Suicune is very defensive. So I don't think a T-Bolt and a Rock Slide will kill, but I might be overestimating his potential. So we're going to go for the Tailwind here. And I'm going to switch out into Terrakion. As it'll do either neutral or resisted. I can't remember if it resists fighting. I don't think it does. So it'll do neutral damage, but if he goes for the Thunderbolt, that'll be really bad onto Terrakion, but hopefully not. Goes for the Rock Slide. It connects with both. Hopefully I can get a Tailwind off if I do live this. Oh, he goes for the Volt Switch. That's right. Oh, that's going to be bad because he might switch into Salamence if he has it. Uh-oh. This week can get off the Tailwind though. I don't know. That could be really crucial. He brings in Salamence, so I'm going to take an Intimidate, which isn't good. On the plus side, if I get this Tailwind up, it'll still allow me to Oko the Tyranitar. Oh, I flinched. That is crucial. Oh no. Oh, that is very bad. Okay, so unfortunately, I don't think my Suicune can live, because he's most likely going to Rock Slide. What is he going to do here? Let me think about this, because I may not be out of it yet. He has Rotom in the back, so I don't have to worry about Ferrothorn necessarily. But I think Terrakion is still the only way I can really win this. I don't think Suicune is taking too much damage, and Thundurus isn't bulky enough to really handle them. So, man. I don't remember how much Rock Slide did, but I'm going to just stay in, go for another Tailwind, and I'm actually going to go in close combat the Tyranitar in hopes that he protects, only to get the speed boost so he's faster than Terrakion next turn. Unfortunately, he's probably just going to go straight for offense, but I think this is my last chance, so we'll see. As he goes for the Rock Slide, Terrakion avoids it, so that's good, but unfortunately I don't think that's going to be good enough. Suicune hangs on, Terrakion gets the close combat off. It should be enough to knock it out. Yeah, it knocks it out. What does Salamence go for? Hopefully a Dragon Dance, in which case I think I'm faster. After a Tailwind, assuming I don't flinch again. Oh, he goes for the Hyper Voice. Yeah, that should take out both of them. Oh no, I hang on. Okay. Still not over, but at the same time I think it might be over. We'll have to see here. Yeah, because the Salamence should be faster. A Hyper Voice will definitely Oko Terrakion, and at that damage, I believe a Volt Switch or a Thunderbolt will Oko my Thunderous. What I'll do here is I'll go for the Hidden Power Ice onto Salamence, and I'm going to protect with Terrakion in hopes that, you know, he isn't able to finish me off, and I can one-shot the Salamence. I believe I can with Hidden Power Ice. Oh, that does almost enough to take me out with a crit. Hidden Power goes off. Will it be enough? Oh, it's just enough. Okay, okay. So maybe he might have attacked the Terrakion, but I doubt it. Goes for the Volt Switch onto Thunderous. Okay. So I know a close combat isn't enough to finish it off. What I'm thinking is maybe I can go for Rock Slide shenanigans. I think that's my only way. If I get off a Rock Slide and maybe a close combat if I'm able to flinch him here. So we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Oh, he goes for the Protect. Okay. Okay, he's probably seeing what I'm trying to do here. This is one of those turns where having Swords Dance would be awesome. But unfortunately it's not enough. So I go for the Rock Slide again. Will it be enough? Okay, so it connects. Does about 25% and it gets the flinch. Okay, I think I need to go for one more and then close combat. I don't even think close combat after one more will finish it off. So I'll go for another Rock Slide. Rock Slide connects. Does it flinch? Does it flinch? Oh, it activates Citrus Berry, but if he flinches... Oh, he flinches again! Gets the double flinch. I don't want to risk the Rock Slide. I honestly kind of want to... I kind of want to go for the close combat in hopes of a crit. I feel like that would be the only way I could win at this point. Unless I Rock Slide one more time, try and get a third flinch in a row, and then close combat. That sounds... I think it's more likely. I'm playing to win here just based on luck, but we're going to go for it. We're going to go for it. Rock Slide connects again. Will it flinch? Oh, he gets the Volt Switch off, and that's going to be game. That's unfortunate. Oh, man. So, yeah, I think the biggest problem in that match was not being able to get Tailwind off. Because if I was able to get Tailwind off, I would have been able to outspeed and OHKO the Salamence with Ice Beam, as well as just get a quick close combat off and OHKO the Tyranitar. But unfortunately, that one flinch at the beginning of the game really cost me, so... it looks like that is our first match of the battle spot. Hopefully I'm able to pull a win into the next one, but until then, I believe that's it for this episode. Actually, no. I think I'll do 2 battles. That one was fairly short, so I'll do a second battle. We'll continue on here and find another opponent. I know there's usually a good amount of time for 2 battles, depending on how long it takes for the first one. Also, my rating right now is 11 and 6 with a rating of 1591. So just in case you guys were curious, I did do a couple battles before this. As we meet Kenneth from Mexico with a rating of 1660, so higher than us, which is good. As he has a Hitmontop, Clefable, Whimsicott, Kangaskhan, Feraligatr, and Blastoise. So very interesting team. Hitmontop is a Pokemon that was very popular back in the previous VGC seasons. Off the top of my head, I believe 2013, 2012 maybe were the 2 seasons. But unfortunately, it's lost a lot of its offensive pressure now, especially I think with the loss of Fighting Gem. That Fighting Gem close combat really gave it some good offensive support as well, because otherwise it's just used for like Wide Guard and Quick Guard. So I want to be aware of that because I do have a lot of Wide Guard usage on this team with like Snarl, Heat Wave, and Rock Slide. So again, I think Gengar will be a very safe lead here, and I'm kind of tempted to go with the Thunderous. I'm kind of tempted. At the same time, Thunderous doesn't like fake out leads as it doesn't have Protect. So I don't know if I want to lead it, but at the same time, he does have 2 water types, so that wouldn't hurt. And then being able to possibly paralyze a Kangaskhan could be good as well. So I'll go with him as a lead. And then definitely Mega Venusaur in the back. And I think Terrakion, because Kangaskhan is one of the biggest threats to Venusaur, as it just kind of beats it offensively. It outspeeds it and overpowers it. And Venusaur can handle just about everything else on his team, except for Kangaskhan. So Terrakion is just a hard counter to it. Gengar as well, if I'm able to get a Will-O-Wisp off potentially. It's kind of hard because they usually keep their Kangaskhan's in the back, but We're going to go with that, so we'll see how this team does. I feel pretty confident about this matchup. With 2 water types on his team and Mega Venusaur being able to handle everything except for the Mega Kangaskhan, I think I have a good advantage here. So hopefully we're able to pull out a win. I'd hate to have my first video be 2 losses in a row, but at the same time, I think losses are a lot more... Ooh, he has a shiny Clefable. I think losses are a lot more insightful as you can learn a lot from them and kind of see what you did wrong potentially. So this is a really good lead for me, I think, because I can go straight for the Sludge Bomb onto either one and do a lot of damage here. So I'm going to Sludge Bomb the Whimsicott slot. I'm not too worried about Clefable. As far as offensive pressure, it just doesn't do too much, but the Follow Me support can get very annoying. So I'm actually going to T-Bolt the Whimsicott and Sludge Bomb it in hopes that he goes for a taunt onto Thundurus because he does outspeed me, potentially. And so hopefully he just falls for that and takes a hit. So either Clefable or Whimsicott should faint this turn. I doubt he would protect. If anything, he's going to Tailwind, which is also kind of a big threat. So I do need to watch out for that. As he goes for the taunt, which is great. So he taunts Thundurus, probably assuming I'm going to go for a taunt or a Thunder Wave myself. I've noticed people with Whimsicott do that a lot when I lead with Thundurus, as he does have the Focus Sash. So T-Bolt here. Oh, he gets poisoned. That's unfortunate because I could have attacked the Clefable, but that's okay. I don't want to let hacks win me this match. I'll try and win it. So let's see what this Clefable goes for. As it goes for a Minimize. Okay. Okay. I didn't think about that. I have seen that before. Oh man, that's scary. And he taunted my Thundurus too, so now I can't taunt the Clefable. Okay. So we're gonna have to hope for some luck here. Oh man. Well, this is a tricky, very tricky spot. Fortunately, he can't Tailwind, so I do have that on my side because a fast Kangaskhan under Tailwind is extremely scary. I'm just going to try to get a Thunderbolt off on Kangaskhan. I'm assuming he's going to follow me, but I'm going to target the... Actually, no, that's a poor idea. I think I should target the Kangaskhan as well with a Sludge Bomb. I was going to target Clefable, but I'll target the Kangaskhan with a T-Bolt and a Sludge Bomb. If both of these connect, but he's... Okay, so he goes for the Fake Out onto Gengar because he doesn't Mega Evolve. So Thunderbolt is going to connect onto Kangaskhan, which is good. Hopefully it paralyzes. Oh, I get a crit. Wow, okay. And he goes for the Minimize again, so this is not looking very good for me. Oh man. Yeah, this could be very bad. Now on the plus side though, Kangaskhan is weak enough that I believe a Rock Slide will take it out. So Terrakion should be able to one-shot it from that point. In which case I believe Mega Venusaur can handle Clefable. I don't think it can do anything unless it has... I don't think it gets Will-O-Wisp, or it rarely carries it if it does, but it can't Toxic Stall me, so we have that going for us. But I'm going to go for another T-Bolt and Sludge Bomb onto Kangaskhan. He may predict that and go for a Sucker Punch with Gengar, but I think that's okay now that I know Rock Slide should be able to take him out. As he does Mega Evolve this turn. That crit really saved me there. And let's see what he goes for. So he's probably going to follow me this turn. Yeah, he goes for Follow Me. If Sludge Bomb connects, that'll be fantastic. That'll do a ton of damage. Sludge Bomb does connect. Awesome. How much is it going to do? Oh, it doesn't take it out. And he activates Citrus Berry, but that's okay. At least we get some damage off, so he's a little pressured right now. Kangaskhan goes for Frustration onto Thundurus. That shouldn't OHKO. Pretty bulky. Oh, that does a lot. That's a crit. Okay. Activates the Citrus Berry, so we'll live this second hit. Will Thunderbolt connect? Is the question. As it does connect. Wow, so Minimize not helping out there right now. And it kills the Clefable. That's awesome. So that big threat is out of the way. That could have been very bad. Oh, man. Okay. So now he has Fraligator, which is cool. Now Fraligator may be Scarfed, and I believe Thundurus' taunt should be off by now. I missed the memo. I wasn't able to see it, but anyways, I'm going to go for a Will-O-Wisp onto the Kangaskhan and a Thunder Wave onto the Fraligator. Not too worried about getting offense on here. Okay, so Thunder Wave connects. Also, Shiny Fraligator looks awesome. That is awesome. And Gengar connects with the Will-O-Wisp as well. So I think this is definitely going to be game. My Terrakion can easily handle both of them. Well, no, it can handle Kangaskhan, and then Mega Venusaur can handle Feraligatr. So looks like we've sealed this game up. As he goes for the Dragon Dance, so that could have been threatening, but luckily he is paralyzed, so his speed is still weakened a bit. But I do want to kind of watch out for that. Make sure he doesn't get too much on him. Too much speed increases. So here, I kind of want to be able to get a T-Bolt onto that Feraligatr, but I'm probably not going to make it in time. It's most likely going to target the Thundurus. So, we'll just go for it anyways. As he goes for the Sucker Punch onto Gengar. Okay, so I might be able to outspeed him. If I get a Thunderbolt off, that'll be really nice. Okay, yeah, Thundurus goes first. Gets the T-Bolt off. How much is this going to do? Takes him out in one hit. That's great. That's great. Okay, so it looks like we got this one after burn damage. So Gengar and Thundurus, as you can see, you know, it can really disrupt leads if they, you know, if they connect with their moves and they're able to get stuff off. I really love the synergy between these two. That was probably the favorite part about this team when I was running it. And for more background information, I ran it in the fall regionals in, or I believe it was the winter regionals in St. Louis, Missouri. And with the team, I think I went, I don't know the exact numbers, but I believe I went, I don't know. Actually, I need to look back on that and remember. But I remember it was a really fun team to run, so... I'll be using this team a little bit more in the future. Hoping to get a new, more updated team out soon. I want to test some other Megas like Metagross and Mega Gengar as well. I have some really fun ideas for that. So yeah, that was the end of my first Battle Spot video for you guys on here on YouTube, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I definitely did. The first match was really clutch, trying to get those flinches, but unfortunately they didn't pay off. And the second match was just a really good, strong match. Luckily the Clefable wasn't able to do a whole lot, but that was pretty scary. So that's been it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. I will have more videos coming out soon. If you guys watch me on Twitch, I do stream there regularly now. Unfortunately, I will be on vacation this next week, so it looks like I'll just be uploading YouTube videos. I might be able to get a stream out, but anyways, follow me on Twitter if you want to get updates for when I'll be streaming. So thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in the near future with more battle videos. Alright, see you guys.